When Draymond Green missed that floater and the Warriors' 2021 season ended, this happened to me.
There was no other way.
But anyway, this video ain't about me. It's about Steph Curry and the Warriors, and in particular, what they're doing to get harder, better, faster, and stronger for the 2022 season. Because in a few months, this is how the Warriors are going to regroup. Let's start off with the man, the myth, the legend himself, the chef, Steph Curry. Just about a week after the Warriors lost in the play-in tournament to the Memphis Grizzlies, the chef went right back into the kitchen to start day one of his 2022 NBA journey. I'm pretty sure he took this loss personally, and just like how Jordan lost in the 1995 postseason against the Magic, Steph is going to come back with fire. And although Curry didn't make the postseason this year, he had an MVP type of season. And that takes a huge toll on not just the body, but the mind as well. So in order to rejuvenate himself, when he's not training, he's playing golf and enjoying life with his family. And speaking of family, his family just got bigger as his sister Sadell broke the news of an incoming baby.
Wait, what is this?
The refreshment of the mind and spirit is necessary for another championship run. I mean, even MJ himself needed to take a break before he was able to get his second three-peat. Someone who never needs a break, though, is Draymond Green. Dre Magic is headed here this offseason. Yep, that's right. The heart and soul of the Warriors is taking his talents to Tokyo for the Olympic Games, where Team USA is going to go for gold. He has an opportunity again to play with Kevin Durant, and also a host of other top-tier NBA talents like Damian Lillard and Jason Tatum. He's going to use this opportunity to hone his skills even further and become more of an offensive threat for Golden State. I'm crossing my fingers that Draymond is practicing his three-point shot and his floaters for the Olympic Games, and then that will carry over into next season. Next off is the beast of the Bay, Klay Thompson. Klay's been doing a ton of rehab on his Achilles and seems to be getting back into his basketball groove.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
He made 12 threes in a row in that clip. Not 105 like Steph Curry, but 12 in a row without jumping ain't bad. That was actually a couple of months ago, because now he can jump. He captioned that he still has a long way to go, but he can run up and down the court now, and most importantly, he can put the ball in the bucket. It's only the beginning of July. Just imagine how much further he'll be in a few months. In the meantime, though, he's creating impactful connections with other members of the Warriors squad, and in particular, James Wiseman. I call Klay Thompson the beast of the Bay because he's a 6'7" stone-cold assassin who's always circling the Bay Area in his boat. Recently, he brought under his wing the 2020 number 2 overall pick and took him along for the ride.
Got Rook on the boat with me. Yes, sir. You don't know a damn thing, but I'm teaching him.
He's making the young 7-footer more comfortable and creating new bonds to strengthen the 2022 championship push. James Wiseman, on the other hand, when he's not with Klay, he's going to be very busy. The Warriors recently hired Dejan Milojevic, who coached the 2021 MVP Nikola Jokic when he was just a young lad, and who's also been known for elite footwork. In addition, the Warriors are going to be sending an invite for Kevin Garnett to head over to the Bay Area and give Wiseman a few pointers on how to get to be a true big. Wiseman is going to have more than he can chew for the next couple of months, but he's young and smart and works hard, so I have no doubt that out of any Warriors, we'll see the biggest development coming from the Big Ticket 2.0 himself. I'm looking forward to seeing a huge leap in year 2 for the 7-foot Tennessee native. This next dude I have on my list, unfortunately, just got knocked out of the Olympic qualifying games, but he did lead his country in scoring. I'm talking about Mr. Consistent, Andrew Wiggins. In the 3 games he played for Team Canada, he had 23 points against Greece on 9 of 16 shooting, 20 points against China on 5 of 9 shooting, and then 22 points on 8 of 15 shooting against the Czech Republic, whom they lost to in overtime. Andrew Wiggins was aggressive, was efficient, and my God, in the last 44 seconds, when Canada was down by 9 points in the 4th quarter against the Czechs, he had the whole stadium on their feet as he shot Team Canada back in the game and forced overtime.
Steal!
Wiggins has it. Canada has a chance to tie. Wiggins for three. Sure!
Needless to say, Wiggins is a beast, and I'm sure he'll be honing certain areas of his craft during the rest of his summer. Someone else who's going to improve a ton more is the first person coming off the Warriors bench. That's right, I'm talking about Jordan Poole. Steve Kerr had this to say about Poole during last year's offseason. He's been our most consistent worker day in and day out. He's been at the Chase Center working with our coaches. He's put in the time and effort. He's really earned the right to play and to get his opportunity. No wonder he had a breakout season. And something tells me that Poole is not satisfied with where he is in his career. This offseason, JP has probably taken a similar path, and I wouldn't be surprised if at this very moment he was in the gym working on his craft and trying to become the third splash. Next off is Kavon Looney. Now, did you all know that before Kavon Looney was ever drafted into the NBA, there were YouTube videos titled, "Is Kavon Looney the next Kevin Durant?" I watched some of his old mixtapes, and man, Kavon Looney was balling out of control before. Unfortunately, he had hip surgery on both his right and left sides, and that slowed down his career a bit. But the man can still ball with the best of them. Because of his IQ, he's always in the right place at the right time. And this offseason, he's again having a blast at the right place at the right time. Nico Mannion is playing for Team Italy in the Olympics and just passed the qualifying rounds to give Italy a berth in the 2021 Tokyo Games. Damian Lee, as we saw earlier, has a baby coming up, so that's one area of life that's definitely going to keep him busy this summer. Bazemore, like Steph, is rejuvenating his soul with a bit of golf. He, Steph, and Lee are sort of golf buddies, so I'm sure they're having fun and talking some 2022 basketball at the same time. Eric Pascal is chilling in New York and balling a bit. I hope he works on that three-point shot and makes that a reliable weapon next season. Next off, Justinian Jessup has an intense summer coming up. He was selected late in the second round in the 2020 draft, along with Wiseman and Mannion, but played overseas on the same team that LaMelo Ball played for previously. Standing at 6'7", Justinian Jessup should be training hard for the 2021 NBA Summer League in order to showcase his talents. And according to Bob Myers, it's going to be a test to see if the 23-year-old former Boise State shooting guard can contribute to a team with championship aspirations. Now, as far as the head coach, Steve Kerr, well, he's going to be an assistant coach for Coach Popovich during the Olympics. So hopefully, some of that nasty can rub off onto him and provide some flame for the upcoming season. Man, I really hope sometime next season, Steve Kerr takes a page out of Coach Popovich's book and calls a timeout to tell his team that he wants to see more nasty.
I need a little bit more dose of nasty. I want some nasty.
Watching Steve Kerr say that would probably make these next two people burst out into laughter. I'm talking about the owner and the GM. For Joe Lacob and Bob Myers, it goes without saying that at least for 1 month of July, before the 29th, which is draft day, they are going to have their hands full analyzing every opportunity that's available to bolster their roster and get better. Afterwards, Bob Myers seems to be bent on making a trade, so he'll probably be studying every trade option available using a microscope. And that is the Golden State Warriors offseason in a nutshell here for y'all. Now, if you want to see exactly what they need to do during this offseason to win the championship, then y'all want to check out this video here. In this video, I go over 5 offseason developments the Warriors must make to guarantee the chip next year. It's a good one, so don't miss it. Click it, guys, watch the video, and I'll see you on the other side.